Hi and welcome back to another tutorial in the Adobe Illustrator course. Now this tutorial will focus on giving you some tips and tricks that we have and that will make Adobe Illustrator much easier to work with. So the first one is adding a background image. So I'll come to File, then Open, and then you go to where your background image is, select it, then click Open. Click Yes. Now as you can see that this image is a bit large, it does not fit my windows. What I'll do instead is I'll first zoom out by holding down the Alt key and scrolling down. Then I'll come to View, then Trim View, and this will trim the excess part, and then I'm left with the actual image that I want to use. The second tip is involving the pencil tool. Now I'll select this pencil tool and let's draw a wiggly line, and you can see it's not perfect, so if I come back here, click Cancel, just click and hold, Smooth tool. Now with this tool I can smooth out the curved lines like over here, and make this curved line a bit more smoother. But in order to avoid this, what you do is come back here and so let's double click and then make sure that this is selected. The Alt key toggles the smooth tool, make sure that it's selected, then click OK. Now if I come back here, I can draw a squiggly line like so, and then I hold down the Alt key and then it will change to the smooth tool, and then I can come and smooth out these edges. So if I release the Alt key, it will go back to pencil tool, hold down the Alt key, and I can smooth down these edges over here. So I'm doing this while holding down the Alt key. So see, now it's perfect. That's another shortcut that you should know. Another tip involves the pencil tool still. So if I select the pencil tool, let's try this out. If I draw a squiggly line, and you can see how imperfect it is and how many curves it has. Now instead of having to go through the trouble of using the smooth tool, what you can do is double click over here, then take this from accurate all the way to smooth and click OK. Now if I come back here and I draw another squiggly line, let's just deselect them. You can see how much difference there is between the second one and the first one. Another tip is that as you're working with Illustrator, you'll find yourself having come here and selected the perspective grid, and at times when you try to delete it from over here, it will refuse to do so. So if you find yourself in that situation, just come to View, then Perspective Grid. From over here, click on Hide Grid, and it's gone.